Good morning, everybody. How in the world, why are you? This is the life teacher himself, Mr. Watkins 3.0, coming with you with a small segment we'll do 2 or 3 times a week called EMOE, 8 minutes of empowerment. And what I want to do in 8 minutes, I promise once I get started, I'm going to be done in 8 minutes because I want you to get started with your day. Just give you a couple of tools to make this day even better than what it already is. So once I get started with my timer, we're going to count it down, hold me to 8 minutes. Today we're going to just talk about, am I going in the wrong direction? Am I going in the wrong direction? So if we are living life, if we're going somewhere driving, what happens if we're going in the wrong direction? One, we waste a lot of time. We waste money and fuel. We get frustrated. If somebody's waiting on us, they can become frustrated. So we want to eliminate going into the wrong direction. As people, we were designed to be forward moving. Our eyes are in the front for a reason, not in the back. We're not supposed to make a habit of backing up in life. So because we are forward moving individuals, we were born to make progress. Simply put. So let's make sure no matter what we're doing in life, we are staying on track. All right. So ways you may be going in the wrong direction, how to correct it. One, you become easily pissed by the petty. Yes, I did say pissed. Means you become perturbed. You just become overly frustrated. You get too emotional. You get very dramatic over something that's extremely petty. Secondly, you see opportunities as Halloween and not Christmas. And we'll talk about what that means. You take everybody's no without seeking and making your own yes. This happens to far too many of us. And lastly, you're trying to make everybody else's identity yours. Let's go back and look at each one of these keys. One, you become easily pissed by the petty. A simple way to do that, stay away from petty people. And it sounds like, oh, he's not saying anything major. Yes, I am. It is very simple. It is very minor, but it is extremely major. When you make it a point to hang around people with no goals, no visions, no love for self, no want for anything in life, you start to conform to that and you don't even realize it. Okay? So I have fish at the house. If I get a new fish and I put that fish in the tank with my old fish, that fish has to conform to the environment and the same mentality of the fish I already have. They know what time I'm going to feed them. That new fish has to do the same thing. So what happens in life is you feel as if, oh, I got this. I can handle this. I have more power than I think I do. In reality, sometimes we don't. Because when we're hanging around something that is so powerful like negativity, if we're not continuously feeding ourselves and telling ourselves no to negativity, we start to conform to it. So what we don't want to do is make it a habit of being around negative people. That also means staying away from negative situations. There's a lot of situations we can see beforehand. We just choose to walk into them anyway. Again, we have that I'm a big boy, I'm a big girl mentality, and I can handle it. Most times we can't. If you are a recovering alcoholic, there's a period of time before you can go back to being around anybody with a dream or even saying one yourself, because there's a certain amount of stamina you got to build. Life, you have got to build stamina. Don't always feel you're as strong as you are. And understand this, even when you get strong, continue to get stronger. I like working out, period. But the only way to get stronger is I have to either add more weight or add more reps. I've got to do more to make sure I'm building myself. Being positive in life, you got to do the same thing. Make sure I'm continually building. Secondly, you see opportunities as Halloween and not Christmas. So in other words, Halloween is one day to be afraid. Christmas is a whole season of joy, laughter, and giving. When you look at opportunities, do you see one day of Halloween where you're afraid? Do you dress up to be afraid of opportunities? Yes, you can dress up to be afraid of opportunities. How do you do that? Because you get built in your mind, this is what I want to do. But when that door opens or you come to it, all of a sudden you start to back away. Don't do that with opportunities. Some people say opportunities come a dime a dozen. I totally disagree with that. To me, that's a lie. Because opportunities can be created every day. When you mentally think, I'm going to make something happen for me, nothing, it has no choice but to, if you are truly, truly focused on what it is you want to do. So make sure whenever you look at opportunities, you don't see one day of being scared of it. You see a whole season of giving. Yes, I'm giving myself permission to take this opportunity. Yes, I'm giving myself permission to be great. Yes, I'm giving myself permission to be somebody. I don't care what anybody's ever said to you you did not like or you did not agree with. I don't care how many times you looked in the mirror and told yourself what you did not like. We got to kill all of that. Change all of that. Again, we're going in the right direction, not the wrong. In the wrong direction, you tell yourself everything negative about yourself and everything you cannot do or you should have done, and you don't go out and do it. Those days are over with. If you really want to live a superb life, if you really want to be free in your mind, you got to stop downing yourself. There's a lot of people out there who's ready to do it. They sitting on draw. It's like going hunting. You're sitting there waiting for the game to come out. There are people sitting there waiting on you to fail, to slip up a little bit. People are waiting to see if you don't smile one day, and they're ready to castrate you. Don't let that happen to you. All right. Next, you make everybody's no. You take everybody's no without seeking and making your own yes. Point blank, go get it. Make a plan, go get it. Now, if you know who Jay-Z is, whether you listen to rap music or not, I'm not telling you have to. It is an awesome art to have. Jay-Z was told no by every single record company he approached years ago. Fast forward to a year later, you don't have to know rap. You don't have to listen to it, but I guarantee you know who Jay-Z is. I guarantee you have seen his name in many different brands. You see the business mind and the business moves he's already made. Why? Because he did not take everybody else's no and feel like going back to conforming. I got to conform to all the no's on get it. No, this man had a plan. He knew he was going to be number one in the world. He knew who and what he wanted to be. And if you don't know who you are, it's a real good time to figure it out. Today is your day, not yesterday. Today is your day to figure out, I'm no longer taking no from anybody else. I've got to do this for me. This is my life. This is my time. I'm going to make the absolute best of it. So have a Jay-Z mentality. And here's the thing with Jay-Z. He started out going in one direction, but his life is taking him in others because he took that one gift he had. I need you to learn your gifts. Whatever they are, learn your gifts, use them to the fullest. That's how you really get fulfillment in life, when you're using what you naturally been given. So let's get this thing done because I'm almost out of time. Lastly, is you try to make everybody else's identity yours. You are your own unique individual. Now, I am a Elvis Presley fan. Yes, I'm about a 40-year-old black man who loves Elvis Presley. When I get in my car right now, it is on Sirius XM Radio, the Elvis channel. Now, Elvis has been dead a lot of years. And all over the United States, you got Elvis impersonators. There are some who look like him. There are some who sound like him. There are some who look and sound like him. But at the end of the day, they're just an impersonator. They are not the real deal. They are not the king of rock and roll. They don't have his swag. They don't have his personality. They don't have the following he had in his lifetime. Even now, you still know who Elvis is, whether you listen to him or not. I encourage you to listen to some of the man's music. It's just tremendously great. So be the type of person where you're not impersonating anybody. Me, there are individuals I adore, like my pastor. He is the man, but I'm still my own person. I can take notes from him, but I still have to have my own identity. In your life, it's time for you to have your own identity. It's time for you to stop seeing everybody and trying to be everybody and being the one somebody you were supposed to be. Take that with a spoon and dig it. So your life, here you are. I got a few seconds left. So one, stop going in the wrong direction. It's very, very simple. Change your course. How do you change your course? You change your mentality. You change your likes about what you want and what you do not. You don't just conform to anything. You don't just take whatever somebody's given to you because you feel like I'm desperate. Desperation can mess you up. It can lead you into a lot of roads you don't need to go, a lot of dead sins. So don't be desperate for anybody. So I'm going to be done today. I only want to give you 8 minutes of empowerment with the life teacher. So I'm going to end by saying this. Make today your story, or tomorrow it will be somebody else's glory. Thank y'all, man. Have a great day. We'll see you Thursday morning at 7 o'clock.